Cassia Faye Hayden. Welcome to my channel. Today I actually have two hauls for you guys today. It's not everything from either haul, from either purchase, just what I've gotten today so far. Because I ordered this stuff like on the 1st, so yeah. Well, some of it I ordered the night before, but technically it was still the 1st, but yeah. Just before going to bed. But anyway, so I have a very small Walmart haul for you guys today of what came today from what I bought from Walmart. Um, and not everything that I bought from Walmart, obviously, since I did a video already of the of my my Instapot and some of the stuff that I got while I was at the store in person. I typically only do Walmart haul videos if it's something I've gotten online. However, I was so excited about that Instapot. I had to do a video of it and then like point out all the stuff that I got for Siren and whatnot while I was there. But which I was right about that squeaker toy. It already has a hole in the bottom of it and it does not squeak anymore. It's still solid enough for him to enjoy playing with it. Stop it! She doesn't want it. Spell is in heat and Albion's been chasing her all week, so yeah. It is what it is. But anyway, so I mean, it's still solid enough to where he can still chew on it and it's not getting a whole lot of damage yet, because it is a very solid squeaker in there. It's punctured to the point where it's never going to squeak again, but it still makes a good stuffy toy for him to chew on, even though it's not a stuffy. I mean, it looks cute, but yeah. But anyway, so I'm going to start with the Walmart stuff today because I only have two things that arrived so far from Walmart. Now I know I know I've mentioned before that Mordred seems to have a poopy problem where he just drips all the time. It's not his fault. It's not something with his food. He's just born like that. He has a lot of Siamese in him. You can't tell because he's black, but he has a lot of Siamese in him. And Siamese have that problem where they have a very drippy tush. They have a hard time holding down food. They get a lot of hairballs. They get a lot of poopy problems. So it's not a food issue. It doesn't matter what you feed him. I've even started giving them pumpkin and it hasn't made any effect. I've been meaning to buy them pumpkin to put in their food for a while now, but it hasn't had any effect on him. It's had an effect on the others. The others seem to be doing better with it because on occasion they'll get poopy problems too because they all have Siamese in them. But, you know, his is so severe because he's got so much Siamese in him. Not, like I said, you can't tell by his coloring. But it's always been an issue with him where it doesn't matter what you do, and it's not his fault. He'll just be laying somewhere and it'll just seep out of him all over your lap, all over whatever he's laying on. It drips on everything he walks on or walks near or jumps on or whatever. So I've gotten to the point where before I was just washing laundry constantly to the point where like I'm never not washing laundry and just spot cleaning everywhere he goes. Like if it's a surface or a floor, you know, just spot cleaning everywhere he goes, and washing anything fabric that he's been on. But that gets overwhelming after a while, especially when you're behind on all that stuff. So I've gotten to the point where I'm just sick of it. I mean, it's not, like I said, it's not his fault, but I'm kind of sick of it. And so I bought him some diapers. So I didn't just buy him the fabric diapers, the disposable diapers. These are more of a backup. So I got these Hearts cat diapers from Walmart online. I didn't even bother to look for them in the store because I wanted to make sure I got them. So I bought them the night before going to the store, but they just arrived today. So in the package, it has 2 styles. There's this one. I don't know if you can see on it. It's plaid with little kitty shadows on it. Isn't that cute? And inside it has a little spot for the tail. And then it opens up like a regular diaper, only backwards, because this part goes on the back. So you secure it like a regular diaper, but you know, with cats, you're not flipping them over and putting it on them like from the front. You know, you're putting it on their back. So his tail goes here. His tail goes right here. You slide his tail in. You put this part on his back. You slide this over underneath him. You know, and it's just like putting on a baby diaper, only on a cat. And then you've got the tabs. I'm not going to use the tabs on camera because I'm not wasting the diaper. I just wanted to show it to you. But cute little plaid with kitties on it. And then the other one, even more cute, as if the plaid with kitties on it wasn't cute enough. This one looks like a pair of jeans. It even has a little pocket. Not a real pocket, obviously, but it looks like a little pocket. And it has like little jean indentations, printing, not really indentations, but printing on it of what jean indentations look like. It's super cute. Super, super cute. And again, you know, right by the pocket, because that's where the butt is the tail, and the butt is the top of the diaper. Unlike on a baby where the butt is the bottom of the diaper. I mean, I would think that would be common sense, but some people wouldn't grasp that quite as quickly, and even I have my days. So, I mean, I thought it would be smart to point that out, that that the butt is the top of the diaper. So, there's that. And, okay, the holes aren't automatically easy to notice. You do kind of have to look for them. So, there's that. Now, I did not put one of these on him yet because I wanted to start him out with the fabric diapers. And these are pretty much just a backup for the fabric diapers. But the reason I wanted to start him on the fabric diapers first and get him used to those first is because cats tear shit up when they don't like it. It wouldn't be on him very long. And it would be in pieces all over the floor. It would be wasted. He wouldn't even poop in it, barely. And, you know, just better to start with the fabric diapers, get him used to it. And then if I need to have a backup diaper while they're the ones that he has, the fabric ones are in the wash, you know, then I'll have these to kind of supplement until I can get more and more and more fabric diapers. All right, so there's that. And then another thing that I bought on Walmart that arrived today is this plastic bone on a rope. Now, Siren absolutely loves bones on a rope. This one I thought would be more solid than this. It's a little bit rubbery. I'm hoping he doesn't chew through it too fast. He might eat this in like a day. But the reason I like bones on a rope for him is he absolutely loves bones, whether they're plastic bones or whether they're real bones. He likes the real bones more, but he loves bones. And when it's on a rope, it takes him longer to get through. So I love bones on a rope for a toy for him. I mean, I do prefer them in his cage, so I don't gotta step on them. But this one seems so soft, I might step on it and not hurt myself. So I don't know how he'll do with it. I do like how pretty it is. It's kind of kind of looks like to me like kryptonite. Doesn't that look like kryptonite? That's kind of cool, huh? Is kind of a pretty green kryptonite color, like a little emerald color. And then the rope is pretty, and the ends are really interesting looking. There's some of those fabric things that from like when you make those rubber band pot holders. These are like those, they're not actually rubber bands, but they're like fabric rubber bands. They're like little stretchy t-shirt fabric that you just make like pot holders out of. I want to buy one of those kits. Monique had one when I was little and we had fun. Monique is my sister. We had fun making them when we were little. It was her kit, but she let me make some things on it. She played with it with me. It was her kit because I was too small to know how to use it properly, but we had fun on it. I remember. I think it was her kit. Either it was her kit and she was letting me use it, or it was my kit and she was helping me use it. I don't remember. But I do know that I enjoyed playing with it. So, and it was in her bedroom when I played with it. So either she was helping me with it or it was hers. I'm pretty sure it was hers though. I think it was a gift she got for like her birthday or Christmas or something. But I enjoyed it. I would love to make more of those. It was fun, and I could definitely use the pot holders. I'm not gonna lie, I could use pot holders here. Not that I don't have a lot in storage, but they're not here. But anyway, come here, Siren. Siren, come here. Siren, come here. I have something for you. Come here. Come here. You want this? You want that? Yeah, you want that? You can have it. It's yours. Yes. Yes, you want it? It's for you. You want that? Yeah. I love you too. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You want that? Oh, I know. I love you too. You're a sweet boy. Here, take it. You're like, I don't want it. I want you, Mom. Aw. I know. I love you too. You're such a sweet boy. Yeah. Here, that's yours. You want it? Here, take it. Take it. It's yours. No, that's not yours. This is yours. Here. Take it. Do you want me to throw it? Will you play with it if I throw it? Huh? Will you? Aww. He's being sweet. I mean, he's always sweet, but he's being extra sweet. Aren't ya? Aren't ya? Are you being a sweet boy? Hmm? Yeah. Here. Ready? Go get it. Go get it. It's like, I don't want to, Mom. I'm getting lovin's. No. You're sweet. I have more for you. So I've got to get the video done so I can give you more stuff. Okay? Yeah, I have more stuff for you, okay? Okay, let me do my video. Alright, next. And it's not as loud as I wanted it to be, but you know, at least it works. So another thing that I bought, I have this problem. Let's shut it off. I was just using it. So I have this problem with my neighbors having company over who park in front of my house, literally right in front of my house, like in front of my living room, on my property, in front of my house, who and even in their driveways, which is directly next to my house, next to my living room, or like right next, right in front of my driveway. They will park in front of my driveway and block my driveway. They've done it multiple times. But they will park there, and then they will blare bass from their cars, and they'll even bring boom boxes outside and blare bass from those so loud that it shakes my house and makes dishes fall out of my cupboards and break. Now, it's bad enough that they're breaking my dishes with bass, because what the fuck? And that's not all the shit that they've done. But another thing that pisses me off is today, when Amazon delivered, now those were my two Walmart things. I'm into the Amazon stuff now. When Amazon delivered my packages this morning, even though I have noted in on my delivery information specifically what my house looks like, so that they can't miss it. Like, I have graphic detail, a very signature thing about my house, that you can't miss my house. There's no way you could miss my house if you actually read the instructions that I left. So I have written on there what I have in my window that you cannot miss, and there's no way you would mistake it for any other house. And then I also have on there not to deliver to my to any other address, because my neighbors steal, and they do, because I've caught them in my yard multiple times. I've caught them breaking into my home. I've caught them stealing shit out of my shed. So I mean, it's a thing. It's an issue. It's not like I'm making it up to get them to deliver my packages where they go, which they should anyway. I shouldn't have to put that in notes to get them to deliver it to the right address. They should just instinctively deliver it to the correct address. If you know how to read, you can read an address and know if you're bringing it to the right address. I mean, how dumb do you have to be to not be able to read an address? But anyway, so with my instructions, it's impossible to drop things off at the wrong address unless you're being lazy. Get out of shit! They're climbing on stuff in my kitchen. Nice, huh? But anyway, so they dropped my packages off at my neighbor's house, and then and I was outside waiting for them. So they should have known, the person sitting outside at the table with a tablet watching for them on the tablet is the person they're supposed to deliver to, and the instructions of how to find my house. Common sense. Just read the instructions, you end up at the right address. And so I was outside waiting for them. So the next thing I know, I get a message from my boyfriend, and I'm reading it. So I didn't actually see them like pull up or anything, because on the tablet, because I had him open. It's not his fault. It's the delivery's person's fault and the neighbor's fault. So I look up, I glance up, and my neighbor's guest that's been living there for about over a year now, longer than I've been living here. I see him walking by with a stack of packages. At first, I didn't recognize him, so and I assumed that maybe it was my delivery person. So I was like, over here, over here. So he turns his head, he looks at me, he looks at my packages, looks back at me, gives me a look like, fuck you, they're mine now, and then continues to walk. Now at this point, I wasn't sure whether they were mine or if they were theirs. So I closed out my boyfriend, what I was messaging to my boyfriend, and then I looked again, and sure as shit, it said it was delivered. I'm like, son of a bitch. And the picture of the delivery had their rug in it, their doormat in it. So I was like, Son of a bitch. Those were my packages. He knew they were my packages. He gave me a look like, fuck you, they're mine now, when I tried to call him to bring me my packages that he's walking by with, to take over to the other neighbor's house so he can open my packages with them to see what he's stealing. Clearly, obviously, that's what he was doing. They tried to tell me otherwise, but so I go over there knowing at this point that those were my packages, and and on my way over there I'm like, Derek, those were my packages, you've got my packages. And I'm yelling politely, not like angry or anything, but but I knew you want to deal with things like neighbor situations as politely as possible until it gets to a point where you started out nice, they're screaming at you for wanting simple respect, and then you have to scream back to get them to stop screaming at you. So which did not happen, thankfully. It stayed civil. So I'm coming up to their door. They know that I'm trying to get my packages. They can hear me. I can hear them when they're just talking outside of my house. So if I can hear them just talking outside of my house, they heard me yelling for my packages inside their house. They're completely silent, like they're trying to pretend they're not there. Like completely silent. All noise ceased. And like they were clearly trying to pretend no one was there. But I saw him walk by to go into that house with my packages. So I come to the door, I pound on the door, no answer. And I'm like, Derek, you have my packages. No answer. I pound on the door again. I'm like, Derek, you have my packages. Still no answer. I knock a third time. Derek, you have my packages. And he's like, oh shit, I better give them back. I heard him through the door say that. I heard him. So they were trying to keep my packages. They were trying to keep them. And trying to pretend they weren't there so they could steal my shit. So he opens the door, just a crack, and he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know they were yours. A crack. I'm like, yeah, they're mine. They have my name on them. They have my address on them. They're mine. They knew they were mine. They know who I am. They know my name. I mean, they know. And then then he like pulls the packages out, pushes the packages through the door, and he's like, I didn't know they were yours. And then I hear my neighbor that he's living with in there, and she's like, oh, we were going to give them to you. We were going to bring them over. Is that why you were trying to pretend you weren't there? Why you were trying to pretend no one was there while I'm knocking, trying to get them back? Yeah, you were really trying to make sure I got them. Yeah. Great job. And people wonder why I don't want my shit dropped off at their house. So I almost lost everything that I bought today. And then FedEx pulls up with my Walmart delivery while I was messaging Sam about it, telling him what had just transpired. And I heard one of their people outside going, you have a package! Like being a dick about it. But, I mean, not like I didn't hear the FedEx pull up, because if I can hear their voices, I can hear FedEx pull up. That's a loud truck. So I was already on my way to the door, trying to get past the dog and then unlock the door, because the dog was already in the house at that point, after letting him in from getting the first round of packages. And so I had to make sure I got out the door without the dog getting out the door so I could get my Walmart package. But anyway, so I did contact Amazon, and they did tell me that the person who delivered the Amazon packages is getting fired for it because they should have read my note on file and known to drop it off at the right address, and should have known that my neighbor steals, to be absolutely certain not to drop it off at the wrong address. So if they had actually been paying attention to my address or my notes on file, it would have been delivered to my address and I wouldn't have had to deal with all of that. But they said that they're getting fired for it, and it's never going to happen again. Like I said, it is impossible to deliver to the wrong address if you're reading my notes. Not only do you have my address, every number is different, right? You should be able to find the right number. It's not that hard. But on top of it, even if you're having a dyslexic moment, I have dyslexia, so I understand that. I have dyslexia, but there's a difference between reading numbers backwards and reading a completely different number that's not even close to the same number. Like, dyslexia doesn't make you change numbers in your number. So there's no excuse for that either. But if they'd been reading, if she had, the person had read my note on my file for my delivery instructions, it would have been impossible to not deliver to the right address, because it's very, 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 very clear what my house looks like, to the point where like, anyone who has those instructions has never had a problem finding my house, because I have something very unique in my windows that will keep anyone from mistaking my house for anybody else's. So if I want somebody to find my house, I just mention what's in my front windows, and they automatically, as long as they know where my address is, they automatically find me right away, because you can't miss it. I mean, you can't miss it. So it's just laziness. The whole issue with that was just laziness. Nothing but pure laziness. Not wanting to bother to read the note. Not wanting to bother to look for the right address. She's probably gone through this a lot and gotten in trouble for dropping off packages at the wrong address a lot. But, when you order things anywhere and it's delivered by anything, you expect it to come to the right address. And you don't expect to have to search for your packages at other people's homes. I mean, that's not right. It is not right at all. I mean, even if you didn't have neighbors that steal, even if your neighbors were really polite and very good about stuff like that, you shouldn't have to search your entire block or wherever you live to find your packages, because it wasn't delivered to your house like it was supposed to be. I mean, that's, to me, even if I didn't have instructions like I had, to me, that's a fireable offense. If you're being so lazy that you're just dropping it anywhere, not even paying attention to the address, just dropping it anywhere. I mean, apartments, I understand. It's hard for people to find apartments. I don't really have trouble with it, but I've lived in a lot of apartments, so it's easy for me. But, I understand, because with apartments, people will have trouble. But with an actual address, there is no reason to drop something at the wrong house. No reason whatsoever. I mean, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. You just look for the right number. If you're dropping it off at somebody else's house, you're dropping it off at the wrong house. You're doing it on purpose, because you're dropping it off at a number that is not the number you have. So you're doing it to the wrong place. You're doing it wrong. And then you're doing it anyway because you just don't give a shit. There's no reason for it. So anyway, off my rant. I apologize for my rant, but I needed to get it out because I was pissed off and frustrated. But anyway, so because of the issues with not being able to hear my TV when I have it running, and I need my TV. I need to be able to hear my TV to clean my house because of how severe my ADHD is. Without being able to hear my TV, I can't focus on what I need to get done because everything that I need to get done starts to plague my mind all at once, and I get overwhelmed, and then I sit and I can't end up doing anything because I end up thinking only about everything that needs to get done. When I have TV on to distract my mind, and I know people say just try using music. Music does not work on me. It did in high school, but it doesn't anymore. My mind needs more focus than that now. It needs more distraction. So turning on the TV and listening to the story of what's playing out on the TV, audiobooks don't work either. I'm sure people are going to suggest audiobooks. Audiobooks and radio and music probably work for other people. In fact, I know they work for other people. They just don't work for me. I don't know why, but they don't. But so I turn on the TV. I can hear the TV, the story of the TV going. If it's something I've heard a million times, I don't even have to see it. I can just go about my day and get everything done. Maybe not everything, but because I have to rest in between stuff because of the fibro. But with the ADHD, I need to be able to hear my TV. I need to. In order to get the stuff done I need to get done in the house, I need to be able to hear my TV 24/7. The only time I don't run my TV is when I'm doing videos, when I'm not in the house, when I'm sleeping, or if I'm doing something important that I can't use the TV for, like budgeting or paying my bills, if I have it paused for a minute, there's a reason. But for the most part, I pretty much have my TV running as much as I possibly can because I need it to be able to clean. Actually, my neighbor had mentioned once that she thought that I leave my TV on when I'm not home for the cats and thinks that I'm never home. Does that even make logical sense? Why would you turn off your TV when you're not home and then turn on your TV all day long, where somehow it's going from show to show to show to show to show, different shows that you actually have to click on to be able to transfer to by itself somehow, magically, for the cats when you're not. That doesn't even make logical sense. Like, what do you have to be smoking to come up with an idea like that? Doesn't it make more sense that you're home all the time and running the TV all the time because you're home? So you can see it and so you can hear it, so you can clean. I think she was saying that because honestly she doesn't know when I have my TV on and when I don't. But she was trying to say that because she was trying to claim that she can hear my TV from the inside of her house and that keeps her up. My TV is my nook. I can barely hear it sitting next to it. So, I have to strain to hear it sitting next to it. And I've had Sam outside waiting for me when I've had it running. He didn't know I was playing music. Playing TV. And that's right next to my house, outside, right next to my window. And he can't hear it. But she can hear it not only outside, but all the way into another home. And somehow keeping her up. No, the issue with her is has nothing to do with my TV. She sees my lights on, So she tries to spy on me, which is why I have curtains everywhere, thick curtains that never open. If I didn't live here, I wouldn't even need curtains because I wouldn't have to worry about people peeping in my windows 24/7. And she's flat out told me that she rearranged her entire living room so she could spy in my windows. And it was right directly after that I finally got curtains washed to put up, that I put up curtains on the window that she can look through. That was the first curtains I put up, was the ones for my living room where she can look through from her living room, because I was like, what the fuck? You rearranged your entire living room to look in my house. That's creepy. And she tried to tell me that it was to protect me. Why do you need to protect me by looking in my windows? That's not protection. That's what I need protection from. That's creepy. That's weird, creepy shit. Normal people don't spy in their neighbors' windows 24/7. They don't do that. That's weird and it's creepy. You don't stare in people's windows like it's a TV. There's something wrong with that. And then when I put those curtains up, she threatened to get me kicked out for putting up curtains. Again, creepy. But anyway, so she can't see in my house. She can't hear my TV from my house. I can't even. But she was trying to claim that my TV was keeping her up because she wanted an excuse to fuck with me because I wanted her to leave me alone. I asked her to leave me alone, and that was her response. Is, well, you can keep us up all night with your TV. Okay. Strange how the times that she said I was keeping her up with my TV were times I was actually in bed with the TV off. Very interesting. And she was blowing up my phone at 4 o'clock in the morning too. But anyway, you guys don't want to hear about my rants. You want to hear about my goodies. I'm sorry. I'm in a frustrated mood today. I did not wake up frustrated. I woke up very, very happy and in a very good mood. So, them trying to steal my packages, wouldn't that piss you guys off? Wouldn't that put you in a frustrated mood? I'm sure it would. So anyway, the reason why I got a speaker that looks like Cheshire Cat, and it even has a cute little tail, and the tail sticks out. Isn't that cool? That's so cute. It's adorable. I love it. The reason I got a Cheshire Cat is because, they had other styles and other Disney characters as well, is because I'm trying to turn my kitchen into, Alice in Wonderland, excuse me. So I technically bought this for my kitchen. So when I'm playing my TV and I'm doing the dishes, or I'm making dinner, or making the animals their dinner, or whatever I might be doing in there, I can still listen to my TV and hear it from the kitchen. I was just testing it out. I should actually take that sticker off. I try to keep stickers on as long as possible, the protective stickers, so that stuff doesn't get damaged. But so, I mean, I will get more of them for the rest of the house, but I wanted to start off with the one I wanted the most, which is the one for my kitchen. And I did need one for my kitchen. So, I mean, it's not like I didn't need it. I needed it in general, but I needed one specifically for my kitchen so I can hear while I'm doing dishes. And it's not like I can't take it from the kitchen and bring it in the living room and bring it back in the kitchen. Look how tiny it is. I mean, it's not going to be that hard to carry it into the kitchen and put it in there. I didn't even think it would be this tiny. I thought it would be like that big. Like that big. I thought it would be like that big. I did not expect it to be this small. But it's even more convenient now that it's small. So I can more easily bring it into the kitchen and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So, that's why I got Cheshire Cat, because it's going in my kitchen. primarily. Once I get the other ones, I'm going to put that one in my kitchen permanently. But yeah. And then the box is cute too. So the box has Alice on it and the flowers, the singing flowers. And it says Alice in Wonderland. And then it has Alice on the side. Collectible Bluetooth speaker. And then it has description on the back with Alice and the playing card guards and Cheshire on the back. So the box is adorable. Obviously, I'm not going to keep the box, but it's adorable. So, I mean, it's pretty cute. Pretty cute box. And then, I'm sorry about my rant. I'm very frustrated about it. I just want, I want my life to be peaceful. My life needs to be peaceful. I'm sick of drama and bullshit. I'm so sick of it. Like, I did not move here to deal with other people's drama and bullshit and my neighbors stealing my crap and harassing me and whatnot. So, another thing that I got today, I'm going to start with this side and then move on to that side. And we already saw the Walmart stuff. So, there's the diapers and the dog's toy I already gave to him from Walmart. So, this is the first dishwasher that I bought. Yes, it is a dishwasher. You fill up the sink, you put this in there, and you plug it in, and it oscillates like those big industrial dishwashers that they have at restaurants where it's just a giant metal tub that just the bottom oscillates, or sometimes the sides oscillate. One of the sides. But it does exactly the same thing as this. And it works. It works great. So I bought this for $16 a few months ago, and I had a whole kitchen of dishes. I mean, they were stacked on the floor. They were stacked on all of the counters. They were stacked on the floor on the other side of the kitchen. I mean, every dish in the house needed washed because I had just gotten over winter, and if you guys know, I have fibromyalgia, so during the winter I can't clean as much as I'd like because I get sick. So, and I can't move, I can't get up, I can barely function at all. There are moments when I can move, but it's very fleeting. And I'm lucky if I can make it from the bedroom to the living room without falling down. And then I end up stuck on the couch for pretty much the entire day, sometimes still in my pajamas, which I think is kind of gross. But when you can't function, you're stuck dealing with the situation you're stuck dealing with. It is what it is. But so, this would have lasted longer, but the reason it didn't last so long is because I had a lot of dishes. So it works great, but it died because it was doing like a year worth of dishes in like 3 months. So after like 3 months of using it, and the first initial month being like an entire year worth of dishes, it conked out on me. So it's not that it didn't work well, it's that it got overused. So it does work great. I love this. And the reason I'm showing you this one now is because I bought a new one to replace it now that this one has conked out. So I got this new one, turbine wash it says. And it comes with, this one came with one too, but that one was shaped like an apple. It was really cute. So, and I didn't really need it. So I kind of stuck it in my suction fidgets. But it came with a suction to put. Oh, that worked out well. So well. That worked out so well for me. I love dropping stuff because I'm clumsy. Yep. I've been looking for that hair clip and I just found it. So, It suctions to the back, and then this one doesn't suction like the Apple does. Oh, that's why. Okay. So it suctions to the back, and then you suction that to the inside of your sink. And then obviously, you take the cord and you plug it in. And then it just goes. When you don't want it on, you unplug it. And this one even has suctions on the cord. That's very convenient. And then also this one is more closed off. So like if you have like little spoons or whatever, they won't accidentally get caught in there like they did with this one, which probably did not contribute to it lasting very long. I have not tried this out yet because I just opened it, but if it works as well as this one did, I know I'll be happy with it. Now, you still will have to take a brush and just clean off excess like any other dishwasher. If you put things in the dishwasher dirty, it's gonna come out still dirty. So like what it does is it, like any other dishwasher, it well, it doesn't sanitize, but it oscillates to the point where it's like it softens and helps remove the stuff from your dishes. Now, there were things that I put in the sink that I didn't even need to scrub that I should have had to scrub, like pate spoons from the animal's pate that had been sitting and had dried. I should, even with soaking, I should have had to still scrub those. I put those in the sink with this one before it died, and it came out, and and there was no scrubbing to be had. There was nothing on them at all. Now there will be some things that you will have to clean off, but for the most part, it's just making sure that it's actually done. Because like even with a regular dishwasher, if you don't rinse stuff before you put it in, some things will come out with stuff still on them. So, you know, you just gotta, you can still put things in your sink thoroughly dirty and it'll oscillate and loosen everything up. And some things will come out perfectly clean. Some things you still will want to just once over. But if this one works like this one, I will be very pleased with it. So I already have a good idea that I'm going to enjoy this. And I'm excited about it because I am behind on dishes again. But there's that. And then now this product, I can put that over there now because I'm going to throw that away. Now that I've gotten a new one and I've explained it to you. This product, I already opened and took out and prepared. I wanted to have it prepared before I did this video. So I actually went in my bathroom and I grabbed my hairdryer to try to make it be prepared faster. I don't recommend that because I was kind of concerned about whether or not I was going to break it with the hairdryer. But you know, it worked. And again, I don't recommend doing that with anything like this. If it's a surface like this, you don't want to do that, just to be safe and sorry. Safer than sorry. So this is called Fidget Gone Fidget Stone. Now, you can make a kit like this at home, but there's a reason why I wanted to buy the whole kit. Actually, there's a few reasons why. So, and it might be actually cheaper to buy, make this kit at home. But anyway, this is, I know it looks like a pumice stone. It basically kind of is. Lava rock, pretty much. But so this is like a fidget toy. not really a actual toy, but a fidget stone, for people who have sensory issues, where like they have a sensory need to pick at pimples and stuff. I have that need. It is a serious issue with me. I do it to myself. I pick my scabs when I know I'm not supposed to. That's why my legs look like this. Because I pick my scabs. I don't like it. It's not good. But, but they drive me nuts. Other than the fact that they're itchy, they drive me nuts, and I need to. Which is probably good for Sam, because when you can't reach the spots on your back, he does it for me too. I don't know if it's a need for him like it is for me, but I think he might do it just because he knows that I need it sometimes, and he'll itch my back and massage my back. He's just so good to me. He's so sweet. And I do need to update you guys with the Evanescence concert. I will do another video with that. I got to get to it. But I decided I was going to start doing, instead of one big video waiting for all my stuff to come, just do little videos while stuff comes. So I don't forget what I bought and not be able to use it until I do a video. But anyway, so I already put the paint on it. I had to get it to dry. Like I said, you can buy a pumice stone anywhere, and then you can buy fabric paint anywhere. So when your bottle of paint runs out, if you buy the kit, you don't need to buy the much more expensive refill. Don't buy the refill. Just go out and buy fabric paint, which is, you can get pretty much anywhere. Do not use acrylic paint. I have acrylic paint in storage, but if you wanted to use acrylic paint doesn't come off. So the whole point of this is to be able to take it off. Part of the reason why I wanted to just buy the kit itself and not make my own is because I didn't want to spend forever going through the store looking for colors of paint and then overbuying paint, because I know I'm going to do that when I buy refill paint. I know I'm going to. I'm going to do it. It's just who I am. I'm obsessed. Once I get obsessed with something, I have to have all of it. I'm bad about it. It's the ADHD. But I also, didn't want to have to search for the right pumice stone that felt right for me. And it's a heart. I mean, come on, it's a heart. You can get them in ovals. You can get them in circles, on Amazon. But in these actual kits. But I wanted one that was shaped like a heart. I saw the heart and I'm like, I'm buying that. It's going in my wish list. So, there's that. And then also, if you buy it, if you make your own kit, you don't get a base. So it came with this base, this cute little base. Isn't that cute? It says Fidget Gone on it. And you just kind of like put it like that on your table. Well, it sits on your table. All right, it sits on your table like that. Okay, like that. I can't do it in the middle of my lap, but I can do it on my leg. So it sits like that. You can put your stone in there like that, and so it's there. You can keep it as a display. You can have it sitting there while you're picking at it. You can pick it up and pick at it. You can have it sitting there while the paint's drying, which is probably the best reason for the base. That's why I wanted the base, so that I'd have something to hold it while it dries. Because I don't know if you noticed, but I have a lot of cats. I needed the base. Because of the cats, I needed the base for it to dry. But so it came with that. It also came, which is why I still have the box right here. It also came not just with the paint, this big bottle of paint. Like I said, you don't have to rebuy these bottles. You can just buy fabric paint, which I plan to do. It comes with an applicator spatula, like when you're dyeing your hair. Yes, they have these for dyeing your hair. And they use these for slime too. These are great for slime. I have more somewhere from slime actually, and they're pink. I should find those and put those in here. And the reason why it looks clean is because I'm very good about cleaning my tools. If you work with slime and you work with paint, you know you don't want to leave your tools dirty. You want to clean them as soon as you are done with them, because you cannot get it off if you do not clean them right away, especially paint. So always clean your tools, always. It's just a little hand soap and just rubbing it out, and that came out wrong. Just rubbing it and underneath the water, and it'll get it clean. So it came with this little application tool. So you just squirt it up. Don't take me out of context, okay? Rubbing it out and squirting it on. Shut up. If you want to take me out of context, okay. It is funny, but it's not what I meant. Okay. So you squirt the paint on, and then you take the applicator and you smooth it across the stone, and then you just let it dry. And then the sensory part of this, it also comes with a toothpicker. And you can use these toothpickers for acne as well. They have them for acne also. But you can tell this one specifically is a toothpicker. Which honestly I could use for my teeth. Probably buy other tools for this. Eventually. Obviously not right away, but eventually. And then, and it has the little protectors on it so that you don't poke anything that you don't want to poke. And then it came also with a pair of tweezers. I don't know if these are really good tweezers. If they're really good tweezers, I might keep them for myself and then use crappy tweezers for this. I have a really pretty pair up here, actually, that would work probably great for this. I don't know how well any tweezers will work on this. I don't know, but it doesn't hurt to try tweezers, because the whole point of this is the picking, is to pick the paint out of the holes. So these are my pretty tweezers. Yep. They were here when I moved in. Yeah, that works pretty well, and it's pretty satisfying. It does feel like I'm peeling. Okay, that wasn't fully dry. That's okay. Like I'm peeling away like a scab or pimple. It does feel very, very sensory, very ASMR to me. Very very satisfying. I like that. I'm gonna do more on it later. I'm sure you guys want to see what else I bought. But yeah, I didn't have a toothpicker. I didn't have fabric paint, and I didn't have a stand, and I didn't have pumice stone. So for me, and the pumice stone, again, it's shaped like a heart. Come on, guys, it's shaped like a heart. That's cool. So for me, buying the actual kit the first time around to me is a good investment. So obviously I'm not going to keep buying more kits of this now that I have the one. I already have the stand. I could buy more pumice stones if I wanted to from the grocery store or wherever, even the dollar store. You can get pumice stones at the dollar store for very cheap, for $1.25. I don't know if you can get fabric paint there, but I know you can also get tooth and nail tools there also. So that won't be an issue to buy supplies for this. It'll be very inexpensive. The only thing I really absolutely needed that came in the kit that I know I couldn't have bought elsewhere is the stand, really. Um, and it's cute too. It's just very, very eye catching and very appealing. And again, I wanted the one that was shaped like a heart. I wanted it. It was pretty. I wanted it. So I got it. I'm sure there might be pumice stones that are in cute shape somewhere else that are just pumice stones. Who knows? I don't know. But to me, it was worth it to buy the kit. But you can make this kit at home just by throwing things together that you bought at the store. I should plug this back in actually, real quick. Plug it back in, because when I'm done with this video, I'm gonna turn my TV back on and get stuff done. So, and then the next thing I got, because I needed them. I wish I would have been able to afford more, but I will buy more eventually. This is not going to be my first purchase of these. This is just to get started. Excuse me. So Siren is potty trained. He is very well potty trained, but even when I take him out repetitively all day, every day, like I always do, in between he has moments where he still has to go, and he doesn't tell me he has to go. He'll just go sneak into the other room where I dry my laundry. Thankfully, nothing touches the floor. Thank God. And he'll go to the bathroom in there. I have rugs that I've been putting down to try to catch it when I am doing laundry, just in case something falls down, so it doesn't run to where my laundry is, and I can just keep that area clean and dry and not get it on my clothes that I'm trying to get clean. But rugs, they're rugs. They're bulky when you wash them. They take up a lot of room when you wash them. Potty pads work so much better. I would rather use potty pads than rugs. But that's what I had at the time. So I will be buying more potty pads. I also want potty pads in his cage for when I go somewhere or when I go to bed, so that if he has an accident, he's not going on his blanket and then laying on his blanket, and just I mean, once I come home, I can pull out the potty pad and throw it in the wash, and but whether it's in that spare room where he likes to sneak when in between potty outings, or whether it's in his cage at night or when I leave, having potty pads is just a good idea. I mean, it's just a good idea. I have them for me. I have potty issues because I have overactive bladder and bladder reflux disease. So I have potty pads for my bed, which I would have put in his cage, but I don't want to spend 3 weeks washing the same pad over and over and over and over and over again trying to get his hair off of it. Just no. He can have his own potty pads that I don't care if there's hair on them because they're his. Which is why I need more blankets for him that are ugly. I don't care what they look like if they're in his bed, because I'm not going to use them. I'm not wasting my beautiful blankets on his bed to get torn up and hair all over and possibly potty done. But anyway, so I got these potty pads. They're smaller than I expected, but they're actually bigger than I thought they might be, because I thought they might be like cat-sized potty pads, which are literally the size of them folded up. Yeah. So They're bigger than I thought they might be, but they're smaller than I would prefer. But they'll work. And there's only the two, but I can, like I said, I can always buy more. And I love how they have like little bones and paw prints on them. Aren't they so cute? Those are really cute, and they feel very absorbent. They feel soft, and they have this nice backing on them. So, I mean, I think they're going to be really nice and work really well in there and in his cage. Actually, I think these would work perfect in his cage because they're just, I mean, his cage isn't that small, but they're like small enough to where they can lay in his cage where he can actually have a spot to go potty if he needs to, but not get in the way of the bowl that I put in there for his bones and his peanut butter bone and his peanut butter frozen treats that I've been making him. Because you don't want to have to like fight with everything to get everything in there and out of there and whatever. But well, now he has 2 pads at least 2. I think I'm still going to keep using the rugs in the spare room until I get more pads and bigger pads. But at least for now, I have 2 pads to get me situated with him going to bed at night and being left in there when I leave the house. And until I can get more pads, I still have the rugs that I've been putting in the spare room. I prefer not to use rugs, but I mean, at least it's something. At least it's keeping it off the floor and on something I can wash and away from my drying clothes. So that's helpful. And then all right, let's do this. Okay. This is a Wobble Giggle Ball. Now, when I read about it on Amazon, it was advertised, and even in the video that I watched, it was advertised of it like bouncing and jumping and rolling around by itself. So that's what I thought it was. So I'm kind of disappointed that it was falsely advertised. It doesn't do that. There's no thing to turn it on or put batteries in it to make it move on its own. However, it sounds like a squeaky toy. All it does is make noise when you roll it, but it sounds like a squeaky toy. And we know that he can't have squeaky toys because he chews them to death, but he loves the sound of squeaky toys. And you can't see him right now, but the minute I picked this up, he sat up. He was laying down. He sat up, and he's like facing me right now. Right now he's itching, but he was facing me until he started itching. Are you okay? He's facing me. He wants this. He wants it. Come here. Come here. You want that? Yeah, you want that? And he cannot destroy this. So it's a squeaker he can't destroy. It may be falsely advertised, but at least it was falsely advertised and sent me something that he can actually use. You want that? You want to play with it? You want me to throw it so you can go play with it? Yeah, you want that? Yeah, you like the sound of that, don't you? And Sam's like, well, if you want the sound of a squeaker, and I'm like, when we bought the squeaker toy that he already destroyed it, and I'm like, well, I don't mind the squeaking. I just want them to last. So now we found him a squeaker that lasts. He can't really chew it to make it squeak, but at least it squeaks and it makes him happy. So I rolled it. I threw it. It rolled. He picked it up, brought it to his spot, and now he is just kind of like licking at it, trying to figure out how to make it squeak. He loves balls. And he loves squeakers. So I'm glad that could make him happy. Next, I'm probably going to want to grab Mordred for this. But again, like the fabric, like the disposable diapers, I got him diapers. These came 3 in a pack. I know these ones are kind of girly looking, but there's a blue one too that's already on him. I already put it on him for obvious reasons, that I wanted to have my house clean, stay clean a lot sooner than doing the video. Plus I wanted to make sure that they fit him right. So, there's that too. So, these are much like the other ones, but they're fabric. Obviously, this is the part that goes on his back. This is obviously the tail hole. This is all obviously the crotch area. They go on like any fabric diaper, but on a cat. So you slide his tail in there. This goes on his back. Slide this underneath him. Strap it to the sides. And in case you need it smaller or tighter, it has this extra Velcro right here, like on my wrist and my knee braces. Yes, I have wrist and knee braces. I don't like wearing them at home. I don't like wearing them unless I have to. And so I pretty much only wear them to go to probation, because I walk there and it's a long way. And by the time I get there, if I didn't have my wrist braces and my knee braces, I'd have already fallen down like 5 or 6 times before getting there. So even with the walker. But so, I don't care that they're girly colors. No one's going to see it but me. And I mean, even if they do, I don't care. I don't think he cares. I mean, he's a cat. He doesn't know what boy colors and girl colors are. And I don't care. I happen to like pink and purple. I like them. They're nice colors. And I even give girly stuff to Siren a lot. So, I mean, whatever. They're just diapers. They're just to keep my house clean and, keep his legs clean. But there's a reason why he needs them so severely. I'm gonna go grab him. Come here, buddy. Alrighty. As you can see, the problem with him is so bad that he has his whole feet, his whole front feet, his whole back feet behind him, and it's dry now, and his tail is all encrusted with potty. I am going to give him a bath and clean off his, like a sponge bath, without a sponge, a washcloth bath, and wash his legs up and his tails and his tail and get him all clean. Also, it had been getting on his stomach, on his knees, and on the front of him, on the back of him, all over him, to the point where he has been ripping out his fur. See his tail? He's been ripping out his fur, trying to get the poo off of him. And like I said, there's nothing he can do about it. No matter where he goes, where he sits, where he lays, whatever he does, he can't help it. It just seeps out of him or drips out of him, and he ends up covered in it. So, I know he doesn't like them yet. He'll get used to them. He is already starting to walk better in them, after only wearing them for a few hours. But, so, I know, buddy. So, once he gets used to them, once we have them all cleaned up, I'll only have to clean inside what was inside the diaper. I mean, I will have to thoroughly clean him every time I change his diaper. Every time. But I will have to thoroughly clean him, but I won't have to clean his tail anymore, his legs, his belly, his back. I won't have to do that anymore, and he'll be able to keep himself cleaner with the diapers on. And also, his hair will start growing back. So Spell's hair was all gone because she had babies in summer and she's black. His hair's all gone because of his poopy problem. So the diapers won't only help me keep the house clean, but they'll help him too. So, I mean, it's not just a need for me. It's a need for his own health. So, I mean, hey, if it helps him, I know they look goofy. They probably feel goofy on him, but we don't care as long as it helps us, huh, buddy? You know, is it gonna help us? You guys can't see his face right now, but shockingly, he's actually looking at me like he's at peace, like he's just pet me, mommy. Just pet me, mommy. I love you. Yeah. And now, because of the diaper, he can come to bed with me at night. Yeah. He can come to bed with me at night because I don't have to worry about him pooping on my bed. Yeah. As you can see, he's still having a little bit of trouble with balance wearing them. He's not quite used to them yet. Let's move that so you can go on the table. Do you want the table? There you go. So I am going to clean him up, but I left him like that with the new diaper on because I wanted to show it to you guys how bad the situation is. So I mean, it's all dry, so it's not like I'm getting gooey poop all over me, but I wanted you guys to see how bad it was so that you know. So it's not just like I'm being lazy and don't want to train him or keep up with cleaning after him. It's become such a bad problem that it's affecting his health now. So it's either the diapers or he gets sick, really sick from it. So the diapers, it's gotten to the point the diapers are the only option. So so thankfully we have diapers for him now, to help him with his potty issue. Hey, stop it, Albion. Albion, be nice. Now his brother's picking on him. Okay, another reason why I wanted to do the video today and not wait for everything else is because I need to get this on my door immediately. I do have other things I need to get done today too, but so this I bought. I clearly have not opened it yet. Shut up! I apologize. Mordred. Albion is just being kind of a dick. Stop it! Shut up! Knock it off, dude! So, if you would shut up so I can actually talk. And obviously there's tools to put it on too. And I have a drill. But so, I bought this for my back door because I am having a problem with my back door. I'm gonna spank him if he doesn't stop. I'll be right back. Where the hell are you? What are you doing? In the window. Oh, that's not even you. Okay, that's Callie. Where are you? Where the hell are you even at? What are you doing? What are you doing, asshole? Stop it. I apologize. He's at the food dish, screaming at his brother for being by the food dish. I think he doesn't recognize him with the diaper on. Weirdo. But anyway, he can shut up long enough for me to actually talk. So I bought this for my back door because I'm having a problem because of their break-ins. I'm having a problem with my back door where I cannot put a latch. I cannot have a latch on the door handle anymore because it won't open. It gets stuck and you have to then kick the door open to open the door. So right now, the only thing holding my door closed is a chain. Because they tried to break in and fucked up my door. Yeah. Now, I also want to point out right here, because I just said the F word, I want to point out that this channel is not for kids. Nothing I put on here is for kids. I have never made videos for kids. If you want to allow your kids to watch my videos, I don't care. That's your parenting choices. But my videos are and have always been for adults with purchasing power. Because I swear. And I have a lot of adult dirty jokes. So yeah. Albion, leave your brother alone. Stop it. Really, dude? Come on. So, I bought this so that I can lock my door with more than just a chain and actually have it closed when I want it closed. So there's that. I am going to do more than just this. I am going to buy more to secure it. But once this is on, at least there won't be any air seeping through the door anymore. It won't be quite as easy for the neighbors to break in, because this is essentially like a bolt. I tried to put a deadbolt on there, but I had the same issue because of the damage they did to my door frame. I had to kick the door open to get the deadbolt to open. It's the frame. What the damage they did to my door frame, they fucked it up so much that that you cannot use anything that goes through the door frame, because if you do that, it won't open. No matter how much you turn it, no matter how much you unlock it, it won't open. Even with a regular door handle, you cannot turn a door handle and make it open. You have to kick the door open to make it open. So from the inside, obviously, it's not going to open if you kick it from the outside, because it doesn't open inwards. All you're going to do is get the cops called on you by whoever sees you trying to kick my door in. So, and then if I hear you doing it, you're not just going to get the cops called on you, but I'll let Siren out to eat you. So you don't want to trespass in my yard. You don't want to break into my house. I will let the dog eat you. And the dog, while very nice to anyone I bring him up to, if you trespass in my yard or you try to break him in, he will try to eat you. He knows the difference between someone who is supposed to be there and someone who is not supposed to be there. He knows that if someone's in our yard and I'm not out there chatting with them, they're not supposed to be there. He knows that if someone's trying to break into my house, they're not supposed to be there. If you are not using a key to get in my door, or I am not opening the door for you, he knows you're not supposed to be there. He's not stupid. He will eat you. Do not trespass. Do not try to break in. But anyway, so I bought this to better secure my back door because of the attempted break-ins to my house. There was nothing wrong with that door before they tried to break into it, and they destroyed it. So obviously I'm not imagining things, since they're damaging my home to break into it multiple times over and over and over and over again. I actually cannot remove the deadbolt from my front door because of the damage they did to it trying to break in. My front door doesn't open and close properly because of damage they've done to it trying to break in. There has been more damage to my window that doesn't have a full window in it, and my other AC window, and the AC window in my bedroom from them trying to break into my house. So it has been a consistent non-stop monthly issue since I moved in a year ago. If you don't fucking stop it, I'm gonna spank you. Come here. Oh, you think so? You leave your brother the fuck alone. You stop trying to fight with him. You leave him alone. You attack him one more time, I'm gonna spank the shit out of you. Leave him alone. Oh, I apologize. Sometimes you gotta be mean to get them to be nice. Unfortunately. But I do need to get that on today because the sooner I have it on, the sooner my house will be more secure. I will be putting more stuff on it to further secure it. Not just that, but I have other things like that will better secure it. Not just that, but slide bolts and all kinds of stuff. I want to be thorough with my back door. I don't want them having opportunities to break in again. But I'll be putting that on today. And I also need to take out the trash today. And while I'm taking out the trash, pay my rent and check my mail. And I have to clean that Instapot because I used it yesterday. And the thing that I made in it didn't come out the way I would like. I clearly need to figure it out. Or like Nerdy Crafter says, figure it out. Figure it out. I love her channel. She's great. But anyway, so yeah, I've got to mess with it and figure out the settings a little bit better and figure out how I want to make things in it. With new kitchen tools like that, it's all just experimenting. What I made came out delicious. The problem is it made the noodles so mushy that I wouldn't have been able to eat it another day. It would have come out of the fridge too mushy to eat. So it was delicious, but it wouldn't have lasted another day. So I made it, I ate it, I ate what I could of it, and then I gave the rest of it to the animals because I wasn't going to waste it. But you know, so it's a learning process. Hopefully the next thing I make, the noodles won't end up so mushy and I'll be able to eat it the next day. Because that's the whole point in buying it, is so I can make huge meals and have them for like the whole week and only have to cook it once. But be able to cook it quickly. But anyway, so then I bought more of these Fashion Fidgets pets, and I opened the box so that I could get into the box quickly, but I haven't opened them yet, so I don't know what's in here yet. So what's in here? Before we got the panda and we got the yellow what are they called? They're not Pomeranians. They're not Chihuahuas. The floofy ones that get like haircuts. I can't remember what they're called. I know what they're called, but I can't remember. Poodles. So we got the yellow poodle, the yellow and the white poodle last time, and we got the panda the last time. And the panda was one that I wanted. I wasn't really all that interested in getting one of the poodles, but I wanted to get one of each at least anyway because they all do different things. So what do we have this time? It's a unicorn. Oh, that's awesome. I love unicorns. So this one is the yellow unicorn, the yellow and white unicorn. And so it's got poppets on its skirt. And you can remove these tags too if you want to. I have been putting these on his treat clicker too. And this is supposed to be, I think, like a toggle. Okay. So you just move it any way you want. Like a PlayStation controller toggle. That's cool. Okay. But it only does the two things. Okay. But it's entertaining and it's cute. It's fun to play with and it's cute. So I'm gonna put this on my my little clicker for Siren, his little treat clicker. Let him know when he's doing a good job. I haven't been using it a whole lot because I don't feel like he needs it really, but it is useful when he does need it. And it's a cute little clicker. But there's that little box there. And then let's see what's in this one. I've been buying them 2 in a pack. You can get them 1 in a pack, but I've been buying them 2 in a pack because I want to. But this is only my second purchase of these. So far only 4. I am not looking. I promise. I'm not looking. You guys can probably see more than I can. Alright, so what do we have here? We have a pink and blue poodle. That is cute. I do like pink and blue better than yellow and white. I'm not going to lie. I am one of those people that really likes pink and blue and really doesn't like yellow all that much. But then again, yellow is my birthstone. November. But I do remember that this kind of spins. I do love that. That's really cool how that spins. And then you got another poppet skirt. And it's really cute. I want to show them up close to you guys. It's really cute. Cute little poodle. And then cute little unicorn. Cute, cute, cute. Right? Adorable. I love them. Love them. I love the fidget, the Fashion Fidgets line. They are really fun to play with. And you can take them anywhere. And they're just really cute. And I love how these just kind of like seem to, the animals just seem to perfectly fit with his clicker. Like, it's like he's got his clicker and then I've got my toys on his clicker. And they match it really well too, because it's blue and green. I think, yeah, it's green with a blue button. So it's really cute. It matches them, and I mean, it's kind of the perfect little keychain for these, to be honest. And to be perfectly honest, I kind of like playing with his clicker. It feels really nice to play with. I would probably buy more of his clickers just to use as fidget toys for me. I'm not gonna lie. Because it feels really nice to click on it, and it's just, the sound is entertaining too. So I mean, yeah. So I could make a whole keychain of fidget toys for me, of his clickers and these. So, but anyway, that's all I've got for you guys today in this haul. I will have more throughout the rest of the month. Probably closer to next week. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I already said that. Um, if nobody told you today, you are appreciated, you are loved, you are enough, you are needed, and don't you let anybody tell you otherwise, because we don't need that negativity in our lives. Oh, I forgot to point out too that these aren't just like regular poppets. They have, I don't know if you can see, they have indentations on them. I love when they have make little details on poppets like this, because it's a sensory thing. If you feel the detail, it feels really cool while you're playing with the poppets. So that's another thing that they upgraded with these fidget pets. The original fashion fidgets, I don't I don't remember. I don't think that they have, no, they don't. They don't have detail on on the on the poppets. So that's another thing they upgraded with these. So that's really cool. I love when they put stuff like this on poppets, because it feels really cool. And it actually, this one matches the the poodle, because it's a little bow, like the bow on her head, the little fidget spinner bow on her head. And this one, in a way, kind of matches a unicorn, because it's a little star. All right. And those are cute, and I love them. But anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have an absolutely beautiful day. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.